Okay. Well, it looks like I'm a little bit early today. That kind of makes up for the fact that I'm normally incredibly late when it comes to these streams. I'll be honest with you. Don't think there's actually that many people watching. Maybe like one person, possibly. Oh well, it's I'll let you know the crowds gather, because you know how I am. You know, hundreds and hundreds of viewers every time I stream. It's like fighting off a mob or something. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. So how are you? This one random person that's watching me at the moment. You good? You chill? Had a good New Year's Day? Had a good Christmas? You know, don't be shy. You're probably gonna be one of those ones that's like never speaks on. But yeah, we will give it some time. Give it some time. Oh, we're getting one person playback. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm just gonna start the game and then see how things develop as time. Ah, hello, Agent 77. Well, you can say hello everybody all you want. There's not that many people listening, to be fair. There's like 2 people maybe watching the stream and like 1 person in the background in this room that I'm in. But that's basically about it. I'm not even going to count myself. So what's that, like 3 people maximum listening to my voice right now? Yeah, it's not great, but hey, let's get this started. Right. Oh, why I'm dressed funny in this particular. I have played this game before, but only once. Right, come on then, Spirit, lead the way. Come on, Spirit, get through the soft balls. Good acceleration, poor start. Oh, horse, go and eat some grass. He's always complaining. So basically, I'm just going to follow the basic tutorial stuff. I'll explain what's going on soon. Fire hammer. That random dude. Wow, you seriously don't know how to use the spacebar. Agent 77, use the spacebar. It is your friend. It's like the biggest key on the keyboard. It should be the easiest one to use. Yeah, this is Kingdom 2 Crowns, as it says on the stream data, and it's kind of like a kingdom building thing. Get another bowman. Got it, Ghost. It is quite an interesting game. It's I love the retro style. You're just getting excited. I don't actually remember seeing you watching one of my streams before. The name doesn't ring a bell. Apologies if, like, you know, you were in one of my Minecraft season finales or something and I didn't say top chat. I don't want top chat. No, you're in live chat. Why? I don't know why my chat was set wrong. I have a coin. I'm gonna build one more. Oh, get in. Collect that coin. Apparently that coin is not for me. There we go. So basically, yeah, it's kind of one of those things that's can be quite interesting. You don't control any of your people directly. It's very passive. You don't even like choose what kind of people you want. All you do is build tools and then they'll just pick one up. Here's a trader. Give me money, trader. Oh, come on, trader. Basically, I think this is like a furs trader. Or, oh, hello, bowman's giving me his taxes. It's nice. Oh, the demons. Oh yeah, the demons at night. They're like cultist demon type things. Night is dark, full of terrors. I've got a weird symbol, which I'm going to change at some point. But I like the ram. The ram shape is quite good, actually. I'm not entirely disappointed with that. Okay, trader, come on. When are you going to give me some money? You going to give me any money? Any? At all? Like... No, just don't want to pay up. So you're paying. You're paying. Come on, builder dude. Get this wall built. Hurry up, because it's getting dark. And, you know, insert Game of Thrones, Night of Terrors, Night full of terrors and darkness. Hello, all the new people. I've got a few people watching the stream now, so that's good. Hopefully I have enough archers. I mean, this is like night 1. I can't imagine the game's going to throw anything particularly nasty at me. That builder just needs to, like, you know, get his stuff together. There we go. So, we've got some tents, which is nice, you know. I am the king, or queen, I can't quite tell. And we've got some crude palisade walls. Got a couple of archers, which basically they kind of double as hunters for rabbits and deer. But then at night, they like man the walls and they'll fire arrows over to anything bad that happens. Not that anything bad would ever happen at night in a game like this. Oh no, bad things! Quick, kill them! As you can see, they're really rubbish aims. Really rubbish. But he managed to fend off the 2 little demon things. Let's have a look to the other end. Yeah, we got a couple this end as well. They damaged the walls, but the walls can be repaired. The workers repair them reasonably quickly. And I think that's pretty much it for this attack. So the whole idea is you keep your economy growing. Your economy gets like the hunters will trader's finally given me some tools. Here you go, trader. Here's your coin. Go off and get me more supplies. I'm going to go off into the wilderness now and see. Oh, good. Right here. Give it coins to those guys. Basically, they buy themselves some nice clothes with the money that I give them. And now they feel like they're dressed smart enough to be in my kingdom. I said kingdom. Technically, I'm a king, so technically a kingdom. It's a kingdom of 3 tents and some wooden walls. It's not really that impressive, but it's still a goddamn kingdom, okay? The hunter's paying his taxes. Hammer in there. Basically, anyone who hasn't got a profession yet will pick up a tool. Generally speaking, pushing back the forest in the most part is a good idea. So I assign a coin to each tree. Workers will then come and chop them down. I don't want to push the forest back too much, so I push it back into like vagrant camps. Right, you got any money? Good. They'll basically collect all of the coins. Okay, so that should push back the wood. This has, oh, nice shot! That deer did not see that coming. Back. Oh, look at them, he's killing rabbits like a gun. But yeah, the rabbits are okay, 1 tree I can afford to cut down. So I cut down this last tree, it will destroy this vagrant camp, and then, you know, I can't recruit new people. But I was a complete guess. That was just like throw a coin down, show you how it's done, and then randomly someone appears. Yay! trade, I mean, give me lots of money. Let's trade. Okay, do what I want. It's getting late. But yeah, pushing back the forest is good because it opens up more open land, and the more open land you have, the more rabbits spawn. Rabbits are very easy to kill. It seems to me that the hunters venture out more as well, so they won't venture into the forest. They'll kill deer that wander near the edge of the forest or out of the forest if they can, but they won't actually go into it. So that gives them more. Oh, come on, guys! Shoot the wall! Bloody cultist things! What's wrong with you? They're like stormtroopers. Useless game ever. Come on, kill it! I mean, technically they are just peasants that have been given bows, but I still expect more. Okay, well, we survived night number 2. That's good. This is how nobody else has chatted. Come on, we've got Agent 77. He's going to chat. What about all you others? I don't know you're all. Push this out a little bit. Yeah, a little more. See how far I can push out back the forest as well. Push it a bit. Hopefully we get a bit more spread. We've got a river here which is useful for farming. The important thing in this game about grazing, no matter what animal you have as a mount, because there are other mounts, grazing is kind of important. Once they graze, they have like a... and it stops them running out of stamina, say for sprinting or whatever abilities they have. Normal horses have to have grass. So here, where there's dirt, it's no good. Over here, grass, when I stop, it's automatically graze like that. At that point, which is grazing, I get the white sparks coming out of his sprints, which means he's on that sort of buff period of time where he's not going to get tired as quickly. Venture in the woods. You know, sometimes good things to do. Random hunts that require gems to unlock. Some chests of gold. Or more they will come. Now whether they actually get back to oh my god. Okay, no, they're not going to get back to the town in time, I don't think. Because, you know, at least they'll distract the demon cultist things. Oh god, my horse is going to get tired. Yeah, he's getting tired. The buff period is over. I'm going to scalp as long as I can. Okay, you two get running. Very quickly graze. Come on, horsey. Grazing faster than that. Come on, guys, run. Run faster. Run like your lives depend on it, which they literally do. Most hunters have done well. It's a shame I didn't get opportunity to make this wall stronger. That was an oversight. Come on, Archie. Ooh, nice shooting. For once in your lives, you actually managed to hit something reasonably well. Okay, I think that's the end of tonight's attack from this side at least. Now this guy is Scythe, sort of merchant, whatever you want to call him. so I can build sides which are useful for farming. Don't have any land for farming yet, but yeah, I'll get there eventually. I don't even know, but either way, he comes here for a bit, restocks in supplies, comes back and delivers money. So it's just like pay him a gold investment, comes back and gives me stuff. It's the deal from my perspective. Got the ship, which I'll come to later. You get a chance during the stream anyway. Chest of gold. Time things right if you want to venture out into the wilderness. And little thing that you have to unlock the gems. And basically, there's sort of like kingdom-wide buffs. Okay, I'm now filling up with gold. Probably should head back now. Oh, you know what? Okay, guys, you best make it back, otherwise that's wasted money. Ideally what you do is if I'm going to expand to the right, basically I'd have to destroy this camp, okay? I would then have to build quite close to that other one. I need the stone technology to unlock further things. As far as defenses go. I think that must have been from the other camp, and by the time he got attacked by the cultists... Oh, money. Stop it! Ah! It's all falling in the water! Let's buy a lot of those. Now I can invest money with, like, an accountant, for want of a better description. So I can give him loads of money, and he will then give me a return on investment slowly, but mostly he'll just keep it safe. We'll build a tower now. Me. Need to go on a recruit. We don't have enough. want my gems now. Ah, need gems to heal the griffin, because he's a terrible, terrible flyer. But, you know, he is still, like, really awesome looking. May I be so bold as to say second. Yes, yes, I'll hold that. Oh my god, let's go the other way. All over here, Griffin. Well, you best keep walking, mate. I mean, I'd pick up the pace car with you, lot. Bloody pace. And you guys, I mean, I know you were cutting trees down for me, but out here it's not safe. Get in. Get in. Loads of open area now, right from the farm. You get weird upgrades from get upgrades like the cycle can do. Yeah, very useful. Well, there's the tattoo. Ah! Wait a minute. Why are there so many babies? Leg it. Get behind the gate. I think they must have been people that didn't quite make it before, that turned into vagrants, and then they just retreated to the nearest vagrant camp. There we go. Now they're archers. Now they're going to kill some cultist demon. Wow. That was pretty violent. Break this tower. Build another one. Should I get some money from these archers? Now, the general gist of this game is to wipe out the scum, the demon cultist things. They're bad, but you kind of have to try to do the islands in order to do this. So as you do that, you realise that, okay, now I've unlocked all this new stuff, then I can push them back, destroy portals, murder them, and eventually you effectively get easy way to travel between the islands. They're very dangerous waters around these islands, I'm telling you now, because you will crash so many ships. Raise while I'm out here. But you saw the weird portal on the docks to the... I'm going to call it to the left, because I don't know whether it's east or west or what, but to the left you saw the weird docks that had a big blob portal. That can be killed. That can actually be destroyed. That one, that takes a little bit to get. Let's go. Hello, friend. Hey, Monicam, how are you doing? Am I? Not really that quiet? I will try and fix that. I don't know why I'm quiet. Like, how quiet am I? Like, incomprehensibly quiet? Or just slightly quieter than normal? Or what the hell are you saying, Melee? We still can't hear you. That'd be bad. Okay, I will double check my Windows settings. Because you know what Windows is like, or rather what Microsoft is like. They're like, Oh look, you had a Windows update. We're going to get set everything back to default. Because obviously default is the perfect setting because we Microsoft have agreed it. Yeah, I'll do a combination of things. I'll reduce the volume. Like that. And then I will try and fiddle with my microphone. Not in a weird way. Yeah, no, I'm not a weird microphone fiddler or something. I don't even know what that would be. Should probably best not think about it. Device preferences, speakers, input microphone. I need to go onto other settings. Why do you have to change everything, Microsoft? I'm just gonna steal a biscuit from this person near me. Oh, food though. Well, you can't beat a random free biscuit. I mean, they're practically cookies. Really, they're kind of like biscuits that kind of cosplay as cookies. That's what they are. Wouldn't you like a biscuit that they're like, yeah, make chocolate chips and stuff. Not me. Right. Some I need to build out to the ship, or just accept that people are going to get mutilated. Well, the game should be a bit quieter now. I will try and get my voice louder in a moment. That's the ship purchase. But yeah, I've got Ancient King and Money Cam. Awesome. I love you guys. Tired boss. He objects to my exuberant reaction. Right. Sound. Blah blah. That's the thing, it's like you right click on things these days and it's like, is this going to be the right option? Oh, hello. That's weird, I guess. Why am I... There, is that better? I bet that is massively better, isn't it? Why, Windows? Why? Why did you set the microphone to 49%? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do this? There were some people I was chatting to over VoIP the other day, and they were like, "Oh, you're awfully quiet, Malik." And I'm like, "Am I?" And they're like, "Oh, don't worry, we've turned you all up." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Because now when I chat to them next, my volume's going to be so high that eardrums are going to implode. Oh well, not my problem, I suppose. Oh shit, no, don't walk past him. Oh, he's just going to puke money at me. Yeah, everyone's puking money at me. Nothing quite as good as money puke. That doesn't sound good at all. So you guys, you seen this game before, or is this a new one for you lot? I've played it before a little, but hardly an expert. I've got a lot of archers actually. I've probably over subscribed with archers. Also, do any of you guys which series playlist I've started? I have no idea what that sentence means. Sorry, Agent 77. Which series playlist I've started? Ah, okay. Well, this game is just a one-off play of the game, really. This isn't like a series, it's just a random Wednesday stream. Because I do Wednesday streams every Wednesday, except last Wednesday. Because I was at a friend's house for Christmas and had too much to drink. And I just decided, you know what? It's stream or have drunken conversations with friends. And I know that I can have kind of semi-drunken conversations with you guys, but I don't know. Don't get to see them very often, so sorry, but took no priority. Still love you. Right, let's see how the workmen have done with that ship. I bet they got mutilated by cultists. It's not even like they're just really hard workers. Sometimes they're building a wall and they're like 95% built, and the cultists will appear and they'll just stop working and stand there. So A, they're not building the wall, and B, they're not defending themselves. You see, if they did one or the other, kind of be cool with that. You know, be a bit shit that they've stopped at 95%, effectively meaning the wall is useless. But at least they'd defend themselves, but no, they're just going to stand there, too afraid to work, too stupid to run away. So here, we have a ship, and we will have archers manning the various archy, shooty bits of the ship. We will have some worker dudes to push the ship. Don't ask me how that works, it just does. Okay, those guys just need to get in the ship. That'd be awesome. Oh wow, they're really pushing this thing. Wow, look at that. Okay, so they've got it to the dock. This is kind of like the inner dock. I just need to earn some money. They'll thankfully be pretty much immune now, and they'll shoot anything that comes this way. So that's cool. It's, you know, big of them. Now this first island, obviously, with it being the first island, is pretty straightforward. As you saw, I got set up pretty quickly. The hordes weren't that problematic for me. All this money. This is all basically just rabbit meat tax. But yeah, anyone who's actually seen this game or who wants to Google it or whatever, give me a blazon. Now, if you have no idea what I mean, then I will show you on the screen what I mean by a blazon, which will still not help. But there's a blazon. At the moment, it is kind of like the ... default, which is the shield, the livery, the herald, the whatever you want to call it, that represents my kingdom. The flags, the symbol, you know, what represents me. So you could do a little search on Kingdom 2 Crowns Blazon. Google that and you will find a guide, probably on the wiki. I think there's like a wikia thing, and it will show you, or come up with an idea as to what you would like colours wise, and I'll try and come up with it myself. And then I will see which blazons look good. Now, obviously, with there only being like 6 of you at the moment watching, if half of you can't be bothered and half of the remainder can't figure it out and half the remainder can be bothered to type something, that might mean that nobody gives me any blazon suggestions, but, you know, it's all part of the risk. So yeah, come up with a blazon, and I will use it if it's good. If it looks like a massive penis, then I won't use it. That's not cool, dudes. You know, don't give me the penis. Right, off we sail. We're going to sail to the next island, set up another little town, city, whatever you want to call it. Thankfully all these dudes that we've got in the ship will come with us. And there will be riches and new to discover. Mysterious lands. And stuff. Ooh, mysterious and exciting. I haven't tried Delta Rune. It does ring a bell for some reason, though, Agent 77. It does ring a bell. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of let this scroll for a bit. I could skip this entire sailing section, but I figure this might give people a little bit of chance to come up with a blazon. And otherwise I will just sort it out myself. Discovered a new kingdom, well, a new island that we're going to turn into our kingdom. This can only be a good thing. Lands afar. Right, oh, we've got another spirit. We've got the crew of the ship, and as you saw, we crashed the ship because I mean, technically it's because there's no lighthouse on this island, but I like to think of it as being an incompetent helmsman. Or, we don't know we need a helmsman. It could literally be that we just don't realise that ships need to be steered. I'm okay with this concept, actually. I mean, I'm a king. You know, I'm here to lead, not to, you know anything about sailing. Some woodland, and we'll get the coins back from the felled trees. Sometimes you get a little bit extra, so cutting down trees is only a temporary use of coins. What the... I don't know what half those words mean, Agent 77, I'll be honest. I think that's more on my head than yours. PFP? Oh, profile picture. In fact, no, I actually know. I've seen that abbreviation recently. And I don't know what a gacha life is. Gacha life? I don't know. My in-house youth internet speak expert. Gacha life? G-A-C-H-A life? One word? Gacha life? Does that mean anything to you? I don't know what they're saying, they're just like pointing. I don't think they want to be caught on microphone. You have any idea what that gacha life is? No. She's gesturing the wanker sign in midair, like, no, she's not really, she's not being that crude. I'm being crudish now though. Let's head back. I don't know what this gacha life is. Left this a bit late, but hopefully the buildery people will do the buildy thing. Come on, hurry up, dudes, build these walls. They're kind of free now. I've saved like 2 coins by doing it this way. A whole 2 coins. I'm like a business mogul of like mega profit. I've got plenty of archers. I'm not particularly worried about the impending doom of night. was quick. See, once you're sort of past about midnight, or maybe like 2/3 in, like now, it's like you're less likely to get horribly mutilated by evil demons, which on the whole is a bonus, I suppose. I'm just glad upgrading the middle bit doesn't actually cost anything. So, I'm gonna expand out this way a bit. Now, is there a reason that I would expand across the bridge? Didn't graze, but this is something we want. Now, these are the gems that we have aforementioned seen. Yep, we have our now faithful dog. And this allows us to unlock certain things. Now you see, there's a portal. That, when it hits about midday-ish, it'll become active. And then when it hits sort of like twilight time, it'll start spewing demonic things. Which nobody wants. Ooh, I'm getting a bit full of coins. Hello. I can't remember what that one actually is. Is this like the spend one? Yeah, it's upgraded anyway. Yay, farming upgrade. I suppose that's a good thing, yeah? Okay, looks like left is a big portal. Problem I've got now is I've not got any stamina boost on the horse and it's getting a bit late. Okay, let's just walk for a bit. Let the horse catch his breath. Bless him. Or her. I mean, there's no way of telling, really. Be like half a pixel worth. Actually, then on a horse, it'd probably be at least 2 or 3 pixels. Either way, still can't tell. Stop and graze briefly. But yeah, we have our loyal doge. Ah! Demonic thing! Run! Now at this point we could, excuse me, we could technically head back to the first island, after we built the ship of course, and get the griffin. But it's a lot of effort without having upgraded anything. Oi! Oh, I've got to clear my throat, excuse me guys. There we go, all sorted. Got all the demons out of my body. Exorcism, something like that. That's what I'm going to call it. I want to spread all the way across that bridge. Turn this into the rabbit hunting grounds. It depends on where you can build towers. See, this rock is a tower building thing. That's the trader's camp. don't want to destroy that quite yet. Not until I've got a reliable income. Ooh, hello. Yeah, I want you. This is the stone. Oh, I'm 1 coin short. Can you believe it? Well, yeah, knowing my luck, it's always that way. Now, that's the bit that unlocks the stone stuff, and then the next chest I come across, of course, is gems, not coins. I shouldn't complain, really, but you know what it's like when the one thing that you need is the one thing you don't get. Yeah, I know. You know what? I don't have enough coins, so stuff it. I'm going to upgrade to the bouncy, bouncy stag. Boing, boing. Oi, get on my stag. Look how adorable and bouncy he is. Excuse me. Okay, bad touch portal. Weirdly enough, the stag also needs to graze on grass like a horse. It can't actually eat from the forest. But it does make other deer fall in love with it. So, there's that, I suppose. Get mobbed by horny does. I'm kind of like the Pied Piper in a way. You lead the does to their doom. Because the archers will still shoot them to death. They're not quite so stupid though. The first arrow that hits them, they're like, if they're still alive, they'll run away. They kind of fall out of love with the stag that lured them to the butcher's hook. Let's get you two can fall in love with me as well. I mean, the stag, sorry. Still need to upgrade that. I need more money. But at least it's not too far away. And at that point, I unlock the stone technology. It kind of is another Portal Agent 77. It really is. The madness and shenanigans that's associated with at least the ones that are in the big cliff faces right at the end of the map. Those ones. Yeah, they might as well be nether portals. Come on, guys, in behind the walls. And the deer. Yeah, come on, deer. That's it, come on. No, don't run away. You get shot to death. Ugh. Deer. Boring. Come on, watchers, give me money. See, with all the gems in my purse, I can't tell whether or not I've got enough coinage. Let's get one of these to give me some coin. Okay, that's enough. Right. Those two will be fine. They'll be able to handle the scum at that side. Looks like... Okay, I need to graze. Go on, mighty stag. Tickle that builder with your horns. Well, antlers. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I took that person back to the base. Basically, they're kind of like a specialist hermit. They unlock an end, not an end game upgrade, but they unlock something later on. So having them is really good. As you can see, the stag is a lot faster. But the horse sort of runs faster outside of the woodland. The stag runs faster in the woodland, which, I mean, kind of makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's natural to the woodland, but I failed to see... Okay, right. I failed to see how suddenly it magically can run faster when there's more undergrowth. I don't know. Hey, Bernd. Beware the man who speaks in hands in Nether Portal. I have no idea what you're on about half the time, Agent 77. Don't get me wrong, it's not a criticism as such, just an observation. Right, now that I've unlocked that mine, we should be good to upgrade some of the walls. These archers have ventured past the trees, which is nice. And guys, you build the first level of stone walls. And nobody's come across with blazons. I told you, all my percentages that I came through with my whole blazons thing is absolutely spot on. So what I'm going to have to do is come up with my own blazon. Honestly, I have to do everything myself. It's almost like it's my stream. Honestly. Guys, so lazy. Right, let's see. I mean, I could have a lizard or a snake or a stag. A stag, I suppose. So, let's have a little look. First blazon. So it will be something like, let's try white, 5, and let's say red. No, I need to put green for some reason. Can't even spell colours now. A stag. Gold. Maybe. Is that going to be an acceptable one? Nah, not really. It's alright, but it's not quite right. So, I'm going to have red, gold, a stag, black. Until you guys come up with something better, I'm going to have that. Doesn't quite do it for me. You know, it's not. Forget the 5 annulets. Perhaps what I really need is a bordeaux. That's a bit better. Yeah. And as you can see, my cape has changed, the colour of my people's changed, the flag thing's changed. It's all good. Oh, grey, bordeaux, navy, and owl indigo. Oh, okay. You know what? Someone's come up with something. Thank you, Ancient King. You know, I should have known that you would come up with something. So, grey, a bordeaux, navy, and owl indigo. That's not bad. Not sure whether the navy blends in with the owl almost a little bit too much, but you know what? Oh, it is complicated, Ancient King. Don't get me wrong. It is complicated. It feels almost unnecessarily complicated, and then you kind of like look at it and go, you know what? Yeah, why make this easy? I like how people are now just guessing what works. It's like the moment I start typing in descriptions, people are like, yay, we can type in anything. It's like, no, you can't quite do that. I mean, there might be a pig. I'll be honest with you, I am kind of criticizing you, but it did look like you haven't looked at what the options are. I put a squirrel on there. See, squirrels are cool. Shoot this freak. This freak. Kill it. He's gonna break the wall down. Kill it. There we go. Bloody hell. Build a better wall. Oh yeah, I need to pay this dude to go and... Oh, he's positioned himself. Oh, there we go. 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 Collect me more furs or something. Wow. Damn. Play Minecraft. It's like, no, Minecraft's boring. I got bored of Minecraft years ago. You know, sorry if that hurts your soul. But I mean, it literally is boring at this point. Sorry. Come on, dudes, give me money. No, you dudes, give me money. Give me money. Look at this bouncy stag. Isn't this going to inspire you to pay your taxes? Look, don't shoot my dog. I mean, that's not quite taxes, but it'll do. See? Trader's doing more than you guys. Look at him. If I spread out anymore, he's dead. So it's like, you guys need to step up the game. Upgrade archers? Oh, I wish I could upgrade the archers, to tell you. Well, I mean, no, yeah, you can. There is some monument somewhere that you can use gems to unlock to upgrade the archers, but I don't exactly know where that is. It might be on the previous island, it might not be, I don't know. But this island I'm gonna try and upgrade to the point where I can get a lighthouse so that the return trip doesn't wreck my ship. I've never actually got to the point where I've traveled somewhere that has a lighthouse so that the ship doesn't get wrecked. I mean, is that sad? I suppose it probably is. But I know that's what they're for. So basically I'm gonna get to the point of putting a lighthouse on this island. And then I'm gonna travel back to the first island, upgrade a few things, build another lighthouse, and then I've got this like 2 islands that I can travel to and from. Hopefully, touch wood, it'll all... Oh, hang on. Come on, trader, give me money. Oh, it's too late in the day. This'll achieve Misty... Misty Rose, that's an interesting thing. That kind of looks like it might be a thing. Misty Rose. Let's have a little look at what that comes out with then. So, but what colour lizard, Scorpio? What colour lizard? And also, you've got aqua, a bordeaux. You then need to give me a colour, then say a lizard, and then another colour. Because obviously aqua will be the background colour, bordeaux will be then the shape. You get another colour for the shape, which will be the outside bit. Then a lizard, great. Then a colour for the lizard. Oh my god, everyone's coming up with options now. Thistle, a chief, Misty Rose, a squirrel, red. Didn't look like it did anything. That's because I only put 1 R in squirrel. I mean, stupid game. And I didn't put a Y in Misty Rose. Oh, there we go. That's subtle but cool. No, I quite like that. That's alright. I mean, okay. Like the squirrel. I like the squirrel. So, we got... I know aqua, a bordeaux, a lizard won't work. So, I'm going to jump that one. Red, a bordeaux. Yeah, you kind of have... Yeah, you have like background colour, shape colour, animal colour, yeah. So red, a bordeaux, navy, a stag, sienna. The stag blends in a little bit, but let's fill in some gaps on this one. White, bordeaux, Well, that's the lizard in aqua. As best I can do it. So far, I quite like the stag. Ah. I don't know why I can't type today. That one I think is the best one that I've liked so far. I think the stag maybe not. It needs to be a bit more prominent, possibly. It's not a criticism as such, just a yeah. But yeah, that stone upgrade is looking good. And as you can see, the hordes are getting larger. Good. I feel like I want to preserve the trader camp for now. I may demolish it soon, but for now I kind of want to keep it. How much coinage do I have? Do I have enough for an upgrade? Maybe the trader will give me enough money to complete the upgrade. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. It's wasted a coin. Yes! We have upgraded walls. And a free tower. So we've got sort of a more inner defense. Oh, and spearmen. Yeah, I love spearmen. Like, almost sexually. Yeah, Agent 77. Yeah, the next step up from the stone walls is really good. Moment, I'm kind of just gonna chill for a bit and just let things build. Sienna with maroon. Okay, let's try. Yeah, that actually blends in even more with the red. It's sort of, well, I don't know. It's just that the border, the navy border, is like almost more prominent than the stag. You know. I need one more coin to get the trader to. Yeah, basically I have to pay the trader to walk from here to here. But I have to pay him to do that. You know, I could do with being on a recruitment drive again. I haven't been recruiting. I've been distracted with madness. It's like, oh, I know, let's get the blazon right. Yeah, the blazon's the most important thing in this game. Oh yeah, you're not going to sprint anymore because you're tired. Wow, he just took out my stag's wife, mate, whatever you want to call it. Come on guys, move it. I'm going to accompany you purely because if you end up dying, at least I can recover your money. Or more specifically, if you end up just dawdling as the hordes approach. Alright, come on guys, let's get out of here. Skedaddle. Border, Sienna, Lizard Purple. Oh my god. What the hell? That sounds crazy. Swear you're just coming up with random things, Scorpio. It kind of feels like that should clash more than it does. No. No. Just no. Border, maybe a stag maroon. I think this one, as much as it's not quite right, it's kind of close. Hang on, crazy, no, not credits. No, I don't want credits. Stop it. What about instead of maroon? Let's just go mad and just say purple. See, that's like, I mean, it's very royal, you know, red, purple, very royal colours, very expensive to produce back in the day. So, you know, those things are, oh God, there's a lot of bad things on this game. Nice. Right, dude. Ah, dude. Let's mosey on this way a little bit. Kind of feel like the vagrant camps are quite far away on this map. I feel like they have nowhere near enough time to escape. But then again, this is the direction that I can actually beat. But I need more money first. I can actually send armies to destroy these things. But I say armies, it's more like a guy who thinks he's a knight with a load of guys who think they're archers. Mostly they're just meat shields for me. Not that I actually do anything, I just kind of watch and keep paying the knight. As he looks a little bit wary and he's like, I don't think I like this. Oh, money, oh cool, pay rise. I'm gonna carry on fighting now. Boing, 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 boing. Go on, go to your camp and bring me money. I want to upgrade the central bit as soon as, preferably. Expand a little bit to the left. That works. I don't need to upgrade the wall quite yet. Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, I mean it's afternoon, early afternoon now, starting to head toward evening. Probably shouldn't be out. Oh yeah, I mean there's a portal of doom. Let's explore that way, like early morning, when I'm not gonna get mutilated by cultists. Nobody likes to get mutilated by cultists. Come on, archer dude, get behind the walls. Again, the trader being stubborn with his wares. That's it. Run. Keep running. Keep running, guys. I'm actually surprised they made it. No, no, no. Stop now. Let me... Oh my god. Grab spears. Yes, spears. And then they ran away in the other direction. I suppose they've only literally just picked up the spears. Because in the grand scheme of things, they're quite new to the whole spear thing. I'll let them off this once. Literally this once. Alright, let's explore this way and see what madness there is. Okay, that one tree is not doing me any good. Now hopefully, in this direction, there'll be something good beyond that. I don't think there is. Vagrants. Yeah, there is just that. I think at this point I just need to knuckle down and get the ship sorted. Wheat and wood, grey, squirrel, fire brick. You're obsessed with squirrels, aren't you, Humbo? You're obsessed with the squirrels. You're loving the squirrel action. I mean, who doesn't like squirrel action? I suppose it depends on the action, it depends on the squirrel, I guess, but beyond that. Okay, let's get behind the walls. Actually, no, let's, yeah, the spearmen, while during the day, just like the archers, they will hunt. Because they hunt fish. It's a noble cause, and they can't carry money though, which is kind of a disability, I guess. I don't know. It is burning. And now we can actually start attacking those pesky portals. I'm going to, I really need to go on a recruitment drive, but I'm going to put coins on here, which puts a shield on the wall. And basically what that indicates is, I want a knight. Sort of knight. Well, kind of just a guy with a shield and a mace, really. But it does still require an unemployed dude. So each day I'm going to have to remember the moment, actually then now is probably as good a time as any. I'm going to have to run out, go to one of the vagrant camps, recruit a couple of people, and hopefully they get back before they get mutilated. Oh my god, no! Mutilation! Why are they here? Isn't it like, I don't know, did I get mixed up with the time because it's raining? Yeah, let's blame the rain. I like the idea of blaming the rain. I can blame the rain. Yeah, that wasn't the moon. That was the sun. I see. I see where I went wrong now. At least I'll have loads of extra time now. Come on, dog. Get behind the walls. Yeah, at least one of the spear guys is actually now. Dog, get back in! Seriously. Yeah, the spear guys are lethal. Oh no. Tired book. Catch your breath, old boy. He's getting tired again already. guys. Let's get back. Damn it, Agent King. How dare you lose power and abandon me like that? So what's your full thing that you're suggesting, Ancient King? I've kind of... Yeah, give me your full blazing code. And there's my knight, dude. Basically, the knight will pick up a shield, grab a mace, and then he'll recruit archers. Like, he'll forcefully recruit them. And at that point, those archers, they will not hunt. So by having a knight, it's costly because they will just stop. It is just costly because of the reduced income. And for the most part, the knight dudes, they kind of just do their thing. They just sit around. They retreat behind the walls at night and just sit there. Their archers will carry on shooting, which is cool, but they're only really that powerful. They only really come into their own when you're on an offensive. Because even if the walls fall, their usefulness is fairly limited. They can take a little bit of punishment, but ultimately they are still pretty damn puny. Well, he is fully upgraded. Yeah, you see, these guys can hold like a number of coins, and each coin can potentially get knocked out of them. And I really need to stop collecting coins because I'm running out. Yeah, I know, I've got a very heavy sack burned. I'm just gonna have to wait till morning to spend it. Oh, that dude's automatically been recruited. And as you can see, the oh, those guys were lucky. Having a few spearmen is incredibly useful. The archers are all right. Bit of a no, damn it! Stop giving me money. No, leave me alone. Yeah, the archers are great for sort of the medium distance, very inconsistent firing. But when it comes down to it, the spearmen excel at that close range, stabby stab. And one thing you cannot ignore about them, oh my god, so much money. Stop it! One thing you can't ignore is that the stabby spearmen, they will catch fish all times of the year. Oh, there's where some money's gonna get dropped. Oh my god, so much waste. It hurts. So yeah, the spearmen are very useful when winter hits, because they will be potentially our only source of income. You see? It's not just me failing at things, it's me giving advice about things. Now, this is rare for one of my streams, but you're just gonna have to get used to it. Sometimes I will actually give advice and information about things. Hey, Mikey. And at the moment those white sparks disappear off the hooves, it's always worth grazing. That's dangerous. need to spend money. Can I upgrade the... Oh my, look at all these coins. I can't not run through these coins. I'm just gonna have to drop money randomly. Oh, damn it! Where's the trader dude? Where's the trader dude when you need him? I need, like, upgraded thing. That's it, keep building, guys, keep building. Ah, no! I mean, like the only king that ever existed that actually just does not want his subjects to pay their taxes right now. Can't put money in the lender dude because it's closed. Yeah, they'll build that, it's fine. Recruitment drive. Boing, 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 boing. Oh yeah, hey dude, you've stolen one of my monies. Shame I can't actually attack him or do anything with him. He's completely uninteractive. In fact, now that he's got one of our coins, apparently he can walk straight through our walls as well. It's a weird feature. Guys should make it back okay. Yeah, that guy shouldn't bother them because he's got a coin. The cultist demon type people, they really, really like their raw materials. They're Philistines. They've got no, you know, appreciation for the grandeur of construction in our kingdom. They just like, all they want is material goods. Random coins those guys have just picked up. You know what? Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, right, let's do that. That's 4 coins. Kind of feel like I need to expand the borders this way a little. Now's possibly not the time though. It's midday. I'll set some build requests when night falls. I'm gonna lose. Oh my god, no, stop. Let's put more money in the bank. Maybe even more than that. The gems take up money. Sorry, no, take up space. I know what I mean. But yeah, upgrading this particular bit of wall requires the next stage of technology, which is what the little symbols are about, that little brick. It's basically iron, sort of. It doesn't look like iron. Looks like a red crystal. Well, not from that brick image. That brick image looks like clay or something. I mean, it honestly looks like a wattle and daub kind of brick. Look it up. But yeah. Where are my archers? You know, I haven't been recruiting enough. See, I'd have archers, you know, if I could, you know, recruit. That's kind of the point of this, though. See, the previous island was really convenient in as far as it had that little vagrant camp right outside the walls. This one, not so convenient. They're so far away that I can't really afford the time. I mean, I don't even have the time, even if I could afford it, to visit both of them and have people actually survive the trip. See, those guys will just have enough time to get back. It's not a good situation. It's like 2 people every day is my kind of most likely limit. Oh god. Oh, stop it. Alright. Let's expand. Like I said I would. Let's expand a little bit. He's aiming at that rabbit. No, stop it. Look, see, those coins went in the water. You're both idiots. Spending it as quick as they keep throwing it at me. Pushing this wall outwards a little bit is gonna make it a little... Stop it! See? A little more wastage. Those dudes finally getting here. Well, one of them. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is, just lagging behind a little bit. So in the future, is there a tower location that I can... really? Yeah, there's one. With a wall location. The towers on their own actually aren't a bad thing. They're quite defensive. In the sense that the normal hordes can't attack anybody in the tower. I emphasize the normal hordes. Sounds slightly ominous. Okay, we have giant catapulty thing. I like how these guys have positioned themselves on the inner wall when ideally I need them here. when I say ideally, I mean like, I absolutely need him here. Oh, we've got a knight who's now recruited those 2 archers. Just kill them! Come on! Alright, recruitment. Should probably go the other direction. The spawn is kind of daily on those guys, but not exactly. Like, you'll often come across another 2 in 24 hours, game 24 hours. Not always in my experience. Like it's a 25-hour spawn or something, I don't know. I am totally going to destroy one of these portals soon. Like, that one would be nice. Okay, time to graze my stag. The background imagery on this is beautiful. The clouds, the sound of the rain, the way the sun interacts with the background mountains, reflections in the river. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. As you can see, as I give that guy more gold, he fills up the treasury inside the castle. Just means that if I walk past him, he'll puke gold at me. I think he normally pukes enough to fill you up to maximum, up to the, you know, the amount that he's got stored, and he slowly gains interest over time on the investments. It's the only real thing you can do with the excess money. Genuinely don't want to spend it on something. Now this is a fun little thing. Good long range against the enemy. Whoa, there's a lot of gold. Requires the engineers to do it, and can be loaded with flaming barrels. So let's see how effective this is against the horde of scum. As you can see, they're not too bright in the grand scheme of things. The other direction isn't too bad. Well, they're not. The portals themselves do open periodically. That's where the evil dudes are coming from. They just don't open in the early morning. Normally when I'm up and about like now, they won't be open at all. But they open kind of midday, afternoonish. Deer's falling in love with me. Big proud stag steed gets all the does. Well, these does are about to learn an important lesson. You know, sometimes love hurts. What about you? Oh, yeah, she likes a bit of size difference as well. Oh, she was quick off the mark. Yeah, those did not enjoy that. Oh, come on, baby. You changed your mind for? Come back. Oh, baby. She's like kind of second away. Doe falls in love with the stag. Stag just leads them to their doom. Well, there's probably some kind of life lesson in there. I don't know what kind of lesson. Like, don't fall in love with stags or something. I don't know. Got so much money. Is that it? They're basically slightly tougher. Yeah, the recruitment that I'm doing is very important. It may seem a little repetitive. Sorry about that, viewers, but it is important. These portals need to be gone, but I need manpower to do that. We'll get there, we'll get there. I mean, I'm pretty much got enough manpower now-ish. Feeling like I want a little bit more before I commit myself to a proper attack. I mean, generally speaking, the attack should probably go absolutely fine. Should, probably. Lots of little disclaimer words there. How equipped are you? Oh, we're enough equipped. What the hell? Oh, you guys have just like... Hey, dude. Take my money. Oh, don't want to go to the... Not that the gems actually go anywhere, but... Ideally at this point I need to get rid of a portal, build a ship, get rid of the portals and get the lighthouse built. Eventually the spears do break. So every now and again you do need to make new ones. Yeah, I can't build anything here until I clear the forest and get rid of him. Don't want to get rid of him yet. He is super useful. Now I don't think there is actually an upper limit to how much that guy can store, although it certainly looks like he's full now. He's not. He can store loads. Let's go to the side. Waiting for the inevitable attack. I mean, sometimes they don't attack every time. I'd love it if some of those spearmen that'd be great. It'd be nice of them to do their job. I mean, that'd just be like fantastic. Didn't graze. Oh, there we go. Definitely this side we need to attack. Well, those two should get back okay, like most of them. Should. So yeah, we are possibly... yeah, basically at the end of tonight's attack, the moment we have sort of defeated the enemy that have come to attack our gates, I'm probably going to send the knight and accompany him. I'm not a cowardly king, I'm up there with the lads. Don't mind being a bit of a frontline general type king. And then I will see if we can get rid of that portal. We still absolutely need to get rid of the one on the docks, but first step first. Yeah, here's the bean counter, dude. Should have sprinted past him, didn't quite get it. Yeah, it looks all good from here. Now the buildings and the facilities you get are proportional to how much you expand. Oh, yeah, he did it. Come on, graze. Graze on this little bit of dirt. It's a dirt grazer. Do your grazing. Okay, right. We're gonna do an attack at the end of tonight's assault. Well, we had a spearman for a while at the wall, and then the moment night comes, he runs off. Right. Ah, nice. Well, that's fine. I mean, who the hell needs people manning the walls during the attack at the night? I mean, so last season. Well, that attack didn't last very long. Right, men, to arms! So, spend 4 coins, and it sends one of the knights. I mean, I call him a knight. He barely qualifies as a knight, really. I mean, see if he's... No, he doesn't want to collect any money. A few more ship parts. So these guys are pretty damn slow. And as a good friend of mine says, isn't it funny how the NPCs are always, you know, too slow or too fast depending on whether or not you're walking or sprinting. So you have to keep stop, 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 stop. I'd hesitate to call them a wise friend, but they make a correct observation to something we all know but kind of haven't necessarily thought about. Well, that's it, Agent 77. I don't really know what they are. Skeletons, demons, ghouls, cultists. I kind of like to think of them as cultists. They kind of liquefy when they die, so obviously they're not really human. But they're only interested in material goods. Maybe it's like the final form of a capitalist. It's like when you've like invested in capitalism strongly enough, that's what you become. Now, you have no substance and you're only interested in goods. I actually love capitalism personally, but hey, you know, it's still an interesting theory. Ooh, look, vagrants. They're hippies basically, and I've tempted them with cash. And now they have fallen prey to the evils of capitalism. Right then, here we are. Portal. So the archers shoot the portal, and sometimes accidentally hit cultists. Knight defends us all from the cultists. This is actually what we've got here is an attack, and that's actually what would have ordinarily hit our walls. This is why I have coins. That was basically the attack that was meant for our walls, which we basically killed ahead of time. What we're getting now are just like the random spawns that our attack is causing. Well, what would be nice, Bird, is like a speed controller, or like I'm gonna highlight this NPC, or I'm gonna highlight this, you know, other creature in the world. Match their speed. That'd be nice. Now, Star Citizen has an interesting thing. You've obviously got the hold shift to sprint kind of deal. But if you're not holding the shift, you walk at a speed that is controllable by the wheel mouse. So you can set the exact speed you want to walk at. Or you can hold shift and sprint, which, you know, absorbs your stamina. I'm pretty sure you can't do that, Agent 77. I mean, upgrading the coin pouch, I just don't think you can. like, I've upgraded my mount and my kingdom and, you know, my population. But actually having more coin pouch is not something that our wise men or soothsayers or whatever the hell we've got have actually figured out technologically. But yeah, nice accidental murder of a deer. Thanks, guys. There we go. We have destroyed a portal, which actually gives us an opportunity at this point. I am quick. Well, technically that's just going to get people killed, I think. Basically, I can build a portal of my own. Yeah, something like that, Humbo. Something like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be a specific thing. You know, I'm not fussed about the exact solution. But it would be nice for something like that. Because it kind of a little bit breaks the immersion. A little bit. Oh, the deer are falling in love with me. It's definitely me, not the stag. Ah, look at them. They're in love with death. Get them to sprint this way. Well, it's like most of them dead. Ah, no more monies. Developing some farmland would be great. Yeah, damn right, Agent 77. Damn right, I've killed some crappy nether portal. Oh my god, look at this money. Okay, let's go back, invest some in the bank, because that seems to be the thing. No, don't give me money, take my money. That's too much. Get all tied on me now, stag. So, after tonight's attack, as per before, I'm gonna... Oh, there's tonight already. I'm going to go another attack, basically. And I've got, you know, a good tower of archers here. Another important thing to note is that the archers that join a tower like that also do not hunt. They'll kind of accidentally collect things, but they won't actively hunt. They just sort of stay in the tower. So the balancing act of building towers and knights has to be tempered with your need for hunters to collect goodies. Kind of feel like that might be the end of the attack, but normally it's a really big attack after you kill a portal. Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I did expect a big attack after destroying that portal. And if there was a big attack, then, well, wasn't big enough. Not that I'm suggesting I want a bigger tag, I'm just saying. Yeah, it was... Okay guys, let's go. Oh no, I've got another deer in love with me. Some of these guys were, you know, the recruitees. Kinda didn't get far enough away from the hordes. Well, first burn, it was Yogoloth. No A, just an O in there. And secondly, I mean, that whole Pigman Yogoloth in the Nether, that's not really what Yogoloth is, but... It's a long time ago though, damn. What the hell, that's a lot of vagrants. Get back in the town. I think some of them maybe have been workers trying to build that portal. Probably was a bit premature me telling them to build that. It'd be alright if these deer actually, you know, defended me or something. What the hell, there's so many vagrants. Ah! Bad things. Bad touch. Come on, Knight, defend me. Actually, I've really spent too much money on that. Right, so I've got a couple of coins, probably should have saved some. The Knight's fully buffed up, he's not accepting any more coins, so he's probably okay. Oh, hey Pat Riot, welcome! Welcome. I'm pretty sure that, you know, you were subbed before. Did you unsub and now you've resubbed? I mean, I don't even know. Probably best not to think about it too much. Okay, this particular portal's a little bit tougher than the other portals. Oh, what is? We are late in the night. It's costly. I may not have enough coins for this, especially with their aim the way it is. I mean, they are hitting the cultists, but there are a few misses that should hit the portal but aren't. You know what? No, you know what? I tell a lie. That's actually not too bad. But yeah, this particular portal, it's broadly speaking like the other portal that I blew up. The only difference is it's got better health, so it takes longer to kill. But also it will spawn defenders more rapidly. Oh, that's alright, Pat. Well, it's good to have you back. I don't know what it is. Is it me, or has the sound just gotten loud? So yeah, every time he loses a coin, I'm having to... Oh shit, out of coins. Now he will have, I think the number's 7. So he's now currently on, like, 6 coins, maybe, something like that. So with any luck, the archers will keep on 5 coins possibly now. Don't get me wrong, he's quite a badass. He takes a lot of damage. Just take him out, man. Come on. Oh, this is another attack. I think we're dead. Come on, archers, get in there and help. Damn it! Yeah, we lost our knight, and now the archers are basically defenseless. Ah, I was hoping for more. It's possible that someone will. Why are they running backwards now? Why are you running back toward the portal, you idiots? Well, at this point I've got no coins. I was very, very short-sighted when I started spending money on coins. Money on coins? Started spending coins on vagrants. I spent way too many gold coins on them. I left myself short. Well, it's not all bad. Key thing to remember about those portals is they don't regenerate. So the damage that I've done to it, that's that. It is damaged. So with any luck, tomorrow, where I've replenished my coin supply, recruited a new knight, etc., etc., should be all good to go again. Then I'll get rid of it, and once I've killed that portal, I won't actually get any attacks on this side. Money they've got at the other side. And also, you know, make sure that they're not all dead. Oh, that's a lot of coinage. Probably too much. Yeah, we're all good, we're all good. Another flaming barrel. Ah! Damn it! Thankfully, once you've actually given him a full set of like 10 coins, he will not give you any coins for the rest of the day. It kind of stops you accidentally collecting the things that you've only just deposited. So, very subtle feature. You know what? Yeah, I'm cool with it. So, all we need to do now is wait for night time. And then head off again. And what I might do is run ahead of the knights and the archers. Give the coins to the vagrants. Oh my god. Ah! And then hopefully I can recruit vagrants, come back, blah blah blah. Cats, I mean it's literally right there in the stream. Kingdom 2 crowns. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've not made a particularly fancy stream thing for it. Yeah, I could have found the logo of the game. It's on Steam. Just do a search for it. Kingdom 2 Crowns. There's like multiple Kingdom games. There's the original Kingdom Classic, Kingdom New Lands, and then Kingdom 2 Crowns, which is technically a two-player game. But as you can see, you can play it single player. Where, you know, it's basically just Melek throwing away money simulator. Yeah. Yeah, we all have to face palm once in a while, cats. Not a big deal. I'm mostly face palming because I'm throwing money away. I just want to kill these portals, build a lighthouse, finish the ship, go back to the first island, get the griffin. That's basically my mission right now. It's a convoluted mission, and I could just sail back to the first island and crash my ship, but I want a lighthouse here. And then I want to build a lighthouse there, and then have 2 islands with lighthouses, and I'm gesticulating here in my room, and you guys can't see it, so it's kind of pointless. That it? That's the attack? That's all they got? Okay, Knight, let's go. I've got more coins this time. And he is himself full of coins. Oh. Oops. Just making sure. Because they don't start full of coins. But with spearmen, they just throw coins everywhere. Okay, just that's it. I'm not going to spend any more on that. Because I'm just going to deplete my coin supply. Which is kind of what happened before. Right. Let's gallop ahead. I mean, technically, if all things going well, or even only half of the things going well, we can recruit the vagrants, and because my little squad's probably more accurate than army, because my squad is then between the portal and the vagrants, it's not going to make a difference. Look at that, that's a lot of civilians that I've just recruited. Okay, I'm between them and the portals. My squad will turn up soon. We might even get more spawns at this camp. But at the very least, you've got all those guys wandering back to the main town. It's nice actually, during the day when you sort of like stop in the woodland, the background noises are really, really nice. You've got the trees, you've got the birds, you've got the subtle water sounds. It's a really relaxing game when it comes to it. Yes, you've obviously got the rampant murderous cultists that try and break down your walls and steal all your stuff, but minus that, it's a really relaxing game. Now we'll show you what we can do with portals later. Now you're thinking with portals. Oh shit, okay. Right, Knight, do your thing. Archers, do your things. Are you seriously telling me that they've basically ripped my squad apart? Wow! God damn it! No, let's take the coins, bugger off back in your silly portal, and I can recruit. Wow, this is the problem with you getting ambushed like that on the way to the place. Oi, recruit. Yeah, that was a bit disappointing to say the least. Where are all the dudes? Where are all my dudes? They shouldn't be dead. Oh, there they are. I just missed them. I will get that portal. It's the last thing I sodding well do. Yeah, cats. It was a little bit of a Anticlimactic is not the right word, mostly because it was pronounced incorrectly, but you know what I mean. There was quite a climax there, but it wasn't the good climax. Red moon is not a good thing. The sky being red in general is not a good thing. Yeah, Bernd, exactly. Except this time I know it's them, and I don't think that it's just dust on the ground for no reason. Oh, again, I'm not being clever. Oi, banker dude. Where, I wonder, are all the vagrants? Not that they are vagrants, you know, it's like the remains of my squad and the other people that were there. But then he looked, they're not too far. Yeah, I mean, they're slowly making their way back. Right, it's midday. Should be plenty of time for most of them to get back to town. Trader, stubborn. That's it, dudes. Go get your bows. See, ideally we need the next level of tech, which does allow us to upgrade the knights into, well, upgrade the wannabe knights into what look like actual knights. I'm not sure whether it increases their offense as well, but it definitely increases their defense. That it? We're not gonna get anything bad. Don't really have the money to lead an attack right now. It's dangerous heading out. Come on, give me just enough to top me up, dude. Yeah, that was way more than I needed to top up. do that yet. No, we've not actually got a knight on this side yet. Come on, guys, kind of need a knight. Well, best case I can do is recruit more. I'm pretty sure that phrase is the other way around, Burn. Well, traditionally. Next attack will work better. I demand it. Okay, that ship is basically done once it's been had those last 3 parts attached to it. Oh god, no, not the extra flaming fun. With it, 2 exclamation marks means very on fire, whereas 1 set of exclamation marks just means on fire, normal fire. Stop giving me money. Hopefully those scum get back here. I don't think they are. My gut feeling says that they're just going to get attacked by scum. A different kind of scum. Got a lot of archers. I definitely don't need any more actual archers yet. So, no attack from this side today, or? I mean, it takes them a little bit longer to get here because the portal's further away, but... Yes, no. Well, my plan originally was to kill the portal to the right. Might kill the portal to the left instead for now, but I just need to kill the blob portal to the right. At that point, I can build a lighthouse. The lighthouse will allow me to travel back here without as much problems, and that's a theory because I don't actually know for... He stole that dude's money, stop it. And then once I've gone back, I can use the gems that I've got to get the griffin. Maybe unlock something else. Like one of the specialists, I think, is there. At that point, I can travel back here, build up some more resources, and then travel to the next island. I want the griffin. The griffin's cool. But that's my plan. I just need a knight on the other side. like it's going to be a pain to recruit another knight, because they all want to be archers. Although then again, what happened to the last couple of knights? I don't blame them. I know I very rarely withdraw from the bank. To be honest, for the most part, I kind of don't need to. Got a lot of income. I know, the Griffin is so good. Rubbish flyer. Rubbish. But, you know, he does the wing flappy thing, which is tactically very powerful. I mean, except when he decides that he's tired. And he so randomly decides that sometimes. It's not even because he's tired, it's just he sometimes randomly decides he just doesn't want to flap. But yeah, if he can keep his flaps going up, then he can just keep things at bay, like indefinitely. So good. Haha, they're not having that coin. I am having that coin. That coin is mine. It's gonna graze for a second. I feel like I need to reinforce the other side. Probably not inaccurate, but not a huge amount I can do to reinforce this. Can expand it, but there's no tower that I can use. The catapult's good. Always really good. After all that, still full. A lot of spear dudes. God, look at all that. Oh, we got a bit of thunder. Ooh. Very dangerous him stopping there. If I position myself wrong, try and give him the coin to go and get more goods, accidentally tell people to chop that tree down. If that tree gets chopped down, yeah, trader dude's not going to be very happy. You know, his house will be destroyed and he'll leave forever. Which is fair enough. If some king randomly, because of clumsiness, destroyed my house, I'd probably not want to deal with him either. Oh, come on, dudes, run. Run, 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 run. And one of you become a knight. Seriously, it's dead important. Do it. One of you be a knight. I don't think any of them became knights. I think they just grabbed bows. Fine. Go and recruit more. It's a shame you can't choose. It's all very well having a load of bows and hammers and knight shields hanging up. But if only I could kind of have a menu to toggle what I want. Priorities. And to be honest, cats, yeah, I mean, they've got a right to be scared, but you know what? I have to wander out into the wilderness, you know? You know, it's pretty scary out here. So, it's not like I'm shirking my duties. I lead all the fights. I mean, I lead all the attacks. Obviously, I can't lead both defences because they're opposite sides of the town, but, you know, I'm not shirking my duties as king. I'm not hiding in the fort. I mean, when was the last time you saw me sleep through the night? I've been working day and night. Quite literally, without any sleep, and you know, they can't even be bothered to book up a bit of courage to become a knight. I mean, that's just, they should be honoured at being invited to become knights of the realm. That's like an honour, a duty that they should, you know, could view with reverence. But no, they're like, nope. Fuck you, king. Is kind of how I'm translating their behaviour. It's probably a slight exaggeration of what they are actually thinking, but eh. I'm the king, I can interpret my subjects' desires and thoughts as much as I want. Oh God. More and more money. Okay, do I have any bows in? No, cool. So these next two citizens, subjects, peasants, whatever we want to call them, in theory should pick up a shield? I guess? Sound of crickets. Kind of beautiful in its own way. It's just all this coin tossing shenanigans. Just throwing coins into me. And actually somehow those last few coins stayed in. My purse is definitely overflowing. We have quite a rich town here. We just need more people. Yeah, I can't send him back to camp. Yeah, I don't live anywhere near enough wilderness for anything like that. Just thought I'd distract those with coins. I need a four coin option to appear. Yes! think he's fully buffed up now. Oh, hang on, will they then? No. Yeah, they were activated before the ship was there. Yeah, if I was to activate him now, then they end up on the ship, and I had kind of not really thought about it. When and if an attack actually happens, I need to kind of be a bit brave and start throwing money at the portal. To try and distract the cultists. Come on, guys, where are you? Double check. I know he seemed to be at maximum. I thought it's not going to hurt to give him a bit of a boost. Managed to handle that, but I think we lost archers. God, yeah, we did. Oh, don't get that close, dude. Well, you are really, you know, risking it. You're not attacking because you're too close. Stop it. Why are they so close? Oh, this is not good. This is like a bug. Oh no, shit, no. Oh, this is not good. So many coins lost. He's getting overtaxed. And the only problem is I don't have enough coins to activate the portal. Hell, I don't even have enough coins for this, do I? Okay, doesn't matter. We destroyed the portal. Oh yeah, that nether portal's disgusting. It's like, what the hell, dudes? Basically now, with both of the portals on the right hand side destroyed, shouldn't get any attacks on the right hand side. Got the ships kind of ready. Crap. So, gallop back. Is it still gallop when it's a deer? Is galloping like a horse only thing? It can't be. It's got to be a generic phrase to describe. Is it like a? But is it like a mount thing? Like can a gazelle gallop? Can a fox gallop? I've been told that's more of a prance. But I'm like, but what else can gallop? You know, is there a specific thing that only certain things can gallop? We have a big stone lighthouse. I mean, really, it's just a fake hill with a fire on top of it, but, you know, ignoring that. And with any luck, we will get a little couple of engineer dudes. You know what? I should head back. One-off transport. I'm going to use this to teleport back. Man, we've had so much money. Yeah, I haven't been this side for a while. Okay, let's do it. Let's lead the counterattack. Good, he's full. I mean, there is a portal relatively nearby, so we should get there in plenty of time. Start the attack, get rid of it, and then that weakens this side. That's ultimately all you want. No time for sexing, stag. Got portals to smash. Really, cats? Horses only, huh? I think that's rude. There's got to be other animals that have that same kind of leg movement, stroke pattern, stroke whatever. I think that's like, it's just rude that you've got a special name for the way horses run at different speeds, and then all other animals get, like, I don't know, run or whatever. That deer's really not in a good position. That deer's gonna get mutilated if it gets any closer. But then again, I suppose that a lot of animals that are human important to humans society, whatever you want to call it, have kind of special names under certain circumstances. It's like deer get their own name for their meat, venison, whereas I don't think horses do. So I suppose deer win on that regard. You know, pigs get pork, and I mean, fish and birds don't tend to get their own name, I suppose. Poultry, I suppose. You know, cows get beef and sheep get mutton. But yeah, horses, they get the running names. Yeah, probably cats. I mean, you know, we've been taught our relationship with horses is weaker now than it was, you know, even 100 years ago. So I suppose in the grand scheme of things, it's a historical thing for certain. I mean, absolutely, Burned. I understand what a difference between a walk, a trot, a canter and a gallop is, but other animals with 4 legs surely have a similar movement to what is called a gallop for a horse. It's just, it seems selfish that the horses get this special name and then they don't. Like, are they so special? And obviously they are, because, you know. Anyway, I'm going to build up the defences on the right hand side simply because I know that bad things can happen. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert on animal movements, but I bet something like a zebra or other kind of ungulate can probably gallop in the same physical motions. You know, rabbits, sure, I get that a rabbit can't gallop, fair, whatever. It's a rabbit. But surely there are, you know, actually, let's gather a few more points. Surely there are other things that are non-horses that have basically the identical movement. Right then. We are heading back to the original island. And now we're going to unlock some stuff with the gems, and we're going to get a griffin, because griffins are always good. I also get to go back with my prancy stag. And as you can see, we crashed our ship because we're rubbish. There's no lighthouse on this island. Hopefully with the lighthouse on the other island, we're going to have a slightly better go of it. Is there another vagrant around here? No, you know what? Actually, yeah, let's accept that. Yeah, the game's a bit weird with how it does changing islands. Like, it destroys like some of your walls, because apparently why the hell not? else do I have in the bank? Come on, banker, what else do I have? Got it? Got what you're giving me? Dudes, get behind the walls. Can't quite, oh, can't quite, definitely can't upgrade that wall at the moment. That's fine, it's fine. Yeah, this town kind of fell into disrepair in my absence, but at least now I've managed to upgrade some of the defenses. I feel like the other wall might need me to keep an eye on it, but let's get the money from this last archer. Oh, no, apparently just the builders. So they've got the tower. Oh, that's a lot. That was a lot. Oh man. Did not like the quantity of enemies then. Now I know the griffin's the other way, but I just need to have a little look. And thankfully recruitment is nearby on the right. The gems unlock things, like this for example, but 4, I can't afford 4 gems to unlock that. Well, I mean I can, I have 4 gems, but there's no way I'm going to spend 4 gems on that statue when I can spend 4 gems. They're like, one important thing about the gems is they are one-off payments. Once you've unlocked something with the gems, the gem part of the payment is spent and unlocked, and doesn't matter what happens, you never need to spend gems to unlock that again. You could lose the gems permanently if they get stolen though. The coin element of unlocking things, that sometimes has to be respent. But not the gems. Just need to upgrade the defenses slightly. I like how they just abandoned what they were building and work on the new thing and let new builders go on the original thing. It's like engineers are so into, you know, like novelty value. They're like, oh, you know, we started building this wall and we were dead excited about building this wall. Oh no, no, look, a tower, quick, abandon the wall construction. Let's build the tower now, that's new and different and exciting. Oh look, the wall's half done and we're all dead now. Oh, how did that happen? Couldn't have foreseen that. Fucking idiots, a lot of them. We seem to have enough builders, probably. Some more archers. And once I've got a bit of more coinage in my purse, I'm going to run out there and unlock the griffin. Oh, the griffin's so good. Thanks, guys. Give me all the coins. I need all the coins I can get to, I don't know, bribe the griffin. See, the gems seem to heal the griffin, because it's kind of crash landed because he's a rubbish flyer. But then, once he's healed, you still need to kind of like bribe him with coins. I think he must be part dragon. He's obsessed with gold. Semi-heavy attacks now. Right, the moment morning comes, I'm going to get the trader's gold. Not nab the griffin. Come on, trader. Give me your tasty gold. Right. That will hopefully be enough. Oh, maybe I should send the trader on his way. Graze the deer. That's kind of like my mission for this Let's Play. Well, not Let's Play, this particular live stream. Is to unlock the griffin. That was kind of my... In my head, I figured, you know what, that should be relatively easy to do. Not guaranteed, but... in this particular game, Mikey, in 2 crowns, you respawn at another island. But you lose everything you're carrying, including gems. And if it's gems, it's permanent loss. It's actually quite a harsh punishment in many ways. But 2 crowns technically is a multiplayer, so... Hello, Griffin. So those gems now have healed the griffin, and the griffin's all happy and healed. Now I need to bribe him. And he eats rodents. You can abandon the stag. Nobody likes the stag anymore. Stag's like yesterday's mount. So old-fashioned, so out of style now. All the cool kings are riding griffins. Yeah, James, it's a pretty cool game. It's a very simplistic style, but I think that style is a very retro style. But I think that nowadays a lot of people are very used to and happy with retro, especially when it's got nice, simplistic, fun gameplay. Give me all the gold. So I've got my griffin. I've got my dude with a red feather in the hat, which I deposit there. And yeah, griffin. Oh, have I got enough gold for this? It's possible. There we go. Work, you dogs, work! Not you, dog. The other dogs, the peasants. But yeah, if I do die on another island, then I would have to come back to this island to get the griffin. But he won't require gems to unlock. I'd just have to spend the gold. Good thing about the griffin, not only is he pretty fast in general, and he's got that, which I will demonstrate tonight. Assuming anyone attacks from this direction, here we go. basically just pushes the enemies back. It's not 100% reliable, and sometimes he'll just randomly not want to use that ability very often. But he's got that, and also he can graze anywhere, literally anywhere. He'll find rodents everywhere, which is, you know, there are an awful lot of rodents in the world. I mean, even nowadays, when pest control is a fairly important thing that we try and keep on top of, there's like still 7 billion rats in the world, they estimate. Notice that that's lower than the number of humans. Hey, fun fact, everybody. Humans are the most numerous mammal on the planet. 7.25 billion? We're going on 7.5? There's no other more numerous mammal on the planet. We have to go mammals. If we go animals, then chickens are definitely high up. If you include birds, then chickens are just like, there's 50 billion of them at any one moment, I think. From an evolutionary point of view, chickens have done very, very well as our farmed and factory farmed and mass-produced prey, but admittedly, they're still, you know, as long as we survive, chickens are kind of guaranteed to survive the destruction of the solar system, as long as we do, because we will probably bring their descendants with us, and also, unfortunately, probably rats as well, but less intentional. Rats are not that bad. I mean, we outnumber them. We shouldn't worry about it too much. And anyway, if you've ever had a pet rat, and I have in the past, many, many years ago, they are adorable little fuckers. They really are. Obviously, you know, don't just, like, dive into the nearest sewer and drag a rat out of it. That's not going to be adorable. That's just going to bite your face until rabies eats your skull or something. I don't know. I'm not a virologist. I'm not 100% sure how it works. But yeah, an actual proper fancy rat from a pet shop, they're actually really adorable and very, very smart. And kind of clean, I guess. In the same way as pigs are clean, I suppose. Yeah, Agent 77, where have you been? Did you just, like, disappear? Yes, a griffin. A griffin that keeps the rat population down. Well, I assume they're rats. I think it's a relatively safe assumption that they're rats. They're rodents of some sort. Oh yeah, which way is the lighthouse? I don't know. I think I'm gonna, like, do one more night. Oh, dude. Quick, get in the walls, come on. Oh, is that as fast as you can move? Come on, that's it. Yeah, run. Great thing about this particular thing is that as it keeps the enemies back, the archers just keep on getting shots. That's it, one more. Just kill him. They knocked his mask off at the last minute. What a loser. Yeah, you know what, I need to find out which way we're going. Oh god, I don't know what a gacha means. What is this gacha thing? And thank you very much for the compliment. I know I have my sort of very small gathering of loyal watchers that have been with me over the years, but I'm not as popular as some of them would like to think, or possibly would like me to be. Okay, big portal to the right, so that means the dock must be to the left, so we need to start launching attacks to the left. Okay. It's crazy to think that I think I've been producing videos on YouTube for going on 10 years now. It's a bit mental. I think it's going to be going on 10 years, if not. Oh my god. I would, but I'm like, you know, kind of in the middle of my own stream right now. I didn't know whether you knew that, but... I'm going to have to Google this gacha. I'm going to look at it. It's going to be some sort of weird anime thing or something, isn't it? Or it's going to be some sort of modern thing that the kids are all into, and I'm just going to be like, what the hell is this crap? No offense, but you know, everyone likes their own thing, but... Yeah. So if I'm saying that the thing's to the left, I'm going to add an extra knight to the left. And like... 40. I know, nice round number. An old guy who's into computer games and streaming. Oh my god, what's going on with the world? It's like ruined everything you ever believed in. Oh, I've suddenly got a lot of money now. Yeah, I should probably put some spears up. Yeah, I suppose you're right, Bernd. York's cast have definitely been prolific over the years. Not quite as popular as them. Then again, are they still going strong with their popularity as they were the last time I checked? And when I say the last time I checked, I mean quite a few years back now. I mean, I'm assuming that like a lot of places, they've, you know, had their waxing and waning. Yeah, it's hit 10, just literally now, Bernd. Oh, now popular. My streams, 10 viewers, my goodness. What's going on with the world? To be honest, it's not uncommon for me to hit 10. Eventually I'll be restarting the Sunday ones. You know, the ones where it's basically a multiplayer of some sort. We just need to find a new game. Wildlands was... I mean, it was good, but... Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah. Fun, but repetitive, and... I don't know, we all just kind of got a little bit bored of it, because we just... What we ended up doing was pretty much just having a big laugh with it, rather than actually trying hard. Which is great, you know. It's important to have a laugh, but it wasn't gripping us. And we often got double figures with that. These sort of multi-commentaries tend to be quite popular. Yeah, I've been tempted at some point to do the whole extra life thing. You know, the 24 or sometimes 48 hours streaming for charity. I think it's like a kids charity, isn't it? My brain says I want to say African kids charity, but I can't remember the exact charity. But I remember it being a decent looking cause. A 24 hour stream for charity. Could be fun. I don't feel like I have enough popularity to make it worth, you know, to actually really get enough people involved. Like, would there really be that much interest? I don't know. I feel like there's other things I could do to earn more for charity. Is that right, Cats? How do you feel old? Why do you feel old? Every now and again, one of those arrows is going to hit one of these fuckers. Come on, archers. Hit the enemy. Okay, we got rid of that wave. Kill it. Got 3 coins, well 4 coins technically if you include the one on the ground. Well, assuming we don't get another actual attack wave, which we shouldn't because it's nearly morning, may very well be alright. Come on! Nah, dude. Stop being a pussy. Kill things. Yeah, the living ones are horrible. The docks always have some weird living pulsating portal on them. Which, you know, as you've made quite clear, are gross. I'm just glad the portals don't regenerate, or at least these freestanding ones don't, anyway. I haven't destroyed one of the big cliff ones before. How many are there? It depends on the island. Each one has its own set. Some islands have like half a dozen little portals and a big one. This one obviously doesn't have as many. Oh, that's it. No more coins. Oh, damn it, we've got another attack. It took too long. I wish they wouldn't keep on. Damn it, they're really pushing forward. don't run away. Keep shooting. Well, don't abandon me, guys. Let's stuff this. Well, at least we got the bloody thing, but it would have been nice to... Okay, come on, nom. Move! Don't do this! Move! Oh, you are seriously kidding me. Basically, the Griffin lost me the game because he refused to move. Oh my god. Well, it's not a bad time to end the stream, I suppose. I mean, I would respawn on the other island, but then you lose so much stuff off the current island, and it's like, just instant loss like that. It's ridiculous. Stupid Griffin. It's like, what's wrong with you? And then he just refused to move. Oh well. It's as good an end to the stream as any, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the game. Remember, I'm doing streams at this sort of time every Wednesday, except for last Wednesday because, you know, Christmas and other shenanigans going on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I will see you next Wednesday for another game. It won't be this game, probably. It'll be some other random game, or it might be one of those ones that I keep picking up, like Star Citizen or Sea of Thieves or something like that. Who knows? If you've got any recommendations or any thoughts or ideas, no promises that I'll actually listen to them and go ahead with recommendations, but it doesn't hurt to mention games in the comments anyway of the video, because this stream does become a video on YouTube afterwards. So yeah, feel free to comment on that. Also, if you want to support these sorts of things, keep them going, then feel free to become a member or a what did I say that I was going to call the people that become members? It wasn't acolytes. I can't remember now. There was I came up with something, or it was a recommendation that I liked. But either way, then feel free to click on that little green dollar thing so you can support me through YouTube and keep the streams going. But until then, I will bid you all farewell. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments. It's always nice to get some comments and some interaction from subscribers. And yeah, that's it. See you next stream. Cheerio.